everyone, welcome to my channel again. So today's video is slightly special. I'm not gonna drive in real life or work on my cars, but I will drive in the game. And today's video, so I'll show you how I learned drifting in Assetto Corsa. And actually some of the techniques you can use in real life, which is pretty cool. So if you're a car guy or just racing enthusiast, so I 100% recommend you download this game. So the car I'm using today is from Gravity Garage, the A86, and it's not a really powerful car, but it's a pretty good mod to start with, to learn some basics. This car is not too difficult and somehow not 100% realistic, but like 56%, so it's a good platform to learn. And before I start to teach you, I'm going to show you my setup. So it's very basic, and if I can do it, I guarantee you can do it after some learning. So this one just a very old, I think probably over 6 years old, Thrustmaster TX with only 2 pedals. I don't use clutch, and just make the game slightly easier. And maybe later I'm gonna get the 3 pedal with the shifter, but not yet. But yet, to learn the drifting, so make sure your steering wheel is 900 degree. So you cannot use the really cheap, like a 200 degree steering wheel to learn drifting really well. So before I start teaching you how to drift, I will show you my skills, so which make you believe I'm capable to do that, right? To show you some confidence. So I can do with the basic wheels, so I'm sure you can do it as well after practice. Just keep driving. Oh, I crashed. It's alright, don't worry about the crash, this is game. It's a good learning platform. See, the problem, I don't have the clutch. I cannot do the clutch kick, so I can only do the using the power. But you can still learn a lot without a clutch. It's like driving an automatic drift car. Yeah, that's a good corner. Alright. So before we start to drift, so you're gonna know how to drive in this game like normal car. So probably spend a couple hours to drive it normally and do some time attack first. Is what I think is drifting is more. One second. So I will try to become a rookie now. So how I drive, probably rookie will do this. So no braking, crash. Right. So just drive normally, control the car better before you start thinking, maybe I should start drifting. So learn to walk before you run, and learn to run before you drift, right? Alright, so let's go back to the ski pan. Hold on, I just make sure my camera's still running. Yeah, so let's go to the ski pan. So this track is the in-game track, Highland Drift. So which is really nice track to start learning. So should I use the third person, or probably just a third person because it's closer to the real life. So what you're trying to do at the beginning, still, just turn the car each direction until you're familiar with the movement of the car. No, you don't do counter steer yet, but you can do, what should I do? So just now, turn the wheel all the way right, and you can start spinning the car. Don't counter steer, but let the car spin, and you can get familiar with the movement. Also the left side, let the car spin. Yeah, just do it a couple times, and once you get familiar, we can move on to the next step, which is the counter steer. And I forgot to show you how I do the throttle, but pretty much you can. So this one is like my throttle. Actually the white strip is a riff, but it's alright. So how I do this. So this one called the counter steer donuts, right? So I'm actually doing the donuts, but the wheel is actually turned to the left when I'm doing the right hand donuts. So I do it properly, and you're gonna see. So this one will need a lot of throttle control as well. And if you want to do it more accurately, probably need the better throttle control and steering control. See, I'm trying to stay in the line. So it's really fun. I just want to show you some replay, and you're gonna understand. So you just try to stay in a track when I'm doing the drifting. But this one would need, how can I say, at least 50 hours, 100 hours practice before you learn to drift like this. Alright, let's continue. So the second step, counter steer, is how I do this. Pretty much is when the car starts spinning, right? Let it spin, maybe second gear, and turn the wheel back to recover the car. Also on the left hand, turn the wheel back to recover. So you don't have to keep driving yet, but just try to learn the recovering procedure like this. Recover like this. So you see, I'm really get used to it. Actually, very simple. Recover, recover, and just let go of the throttle when you do the counter steer. So make the car stop spinning. So once you get familiar, the third is, so after recovering, you want to keep the car moving. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna need a gas, right? Gas throttle. So I will show you how to keep the car moving. So you need the gas and the counter steer together. So if you see my wheel is turning to the opposite direction, right? Actually not easy to drive like this angle, but I just want to show you how this works. Counter steer, so you can see that right, and also on this side. So that's the basic donuts. Counter steer is really important. So let's maybe go back to the track. So then you can learn how to recover the car when the car starts spinning. Just don't drive too fast, but you can see just slowly. Yeah, you see that? Just try to recover a little bit. So when you turn the car back, start rotating, how to recover. Like that, recover, recover. So this is really important when learning the drifting. It's to do it on the actual road and track. How to recover, right? So this, you have to learn the basic thing before you try to push, as I said. When you drive in real life, something like this happening, man, you're gonna be really nervous. Like this, right? Keep turning. But in fact, you can be quite relaxed. Just let the steering wheel do its work. But you need to know how to stop the wheel from overcorrection. So what is overcorrection? I'm gonna show you now. The overcorrection. So the car gonna crash to the other side. So how to prevent that from happening, the overcorrection? That's why you need to stop. I'll show you in the next corner. Initiate the drift. Stop the wheel from overcorrecting. See? Yeah, stop here and turn it back. So once you study familiar with the counter steer and to save the car from crash to the wrong side, so you can learn how to maintain. So this thing will involve a lot of throttle control, which is not easy. You need to spend quite a while, because every situation you need all the different kinds of reactions. And sometimes you need to full throttle, sometimes you need to tap the throttle, but depending on the situation, when to release. And you can see my steering control is, you need a lot of accurate and constant throttle and steering control. But this car is still quite close to the realistic, to be honest. So sometimes if you overreact, the car gonna do that. Yeah, what I would say, just keep practice. You need a lot of seat time. 50, 100 hours before you know the basics and some better skills. Throttle and gear steering control. The most important, just always try to learn how to do the transaction smoothly. when to do the counter steer and when to turn the wheel back. You see? So sometimes you need how to do it smoothly like this. Now I will try to do a proper lap drifting attack on this map. So my handbrake is this button. This car just needs slightly more power, but it's fine. Yeah, that's the problem. You don't have the clutch, so you cannot do the clutch kick. Maybe I should set up a button on the steering wheel for the clutch, but right now it's alright. Keep. Yeah, you have to know when to release the throttle, but so all this need practice, a lot of sitting time to get familiar with, and how to do the transaction smoothly, and how not to crash. It's okay to crash, but it's still keep learning the road. Yeah, that's it. So you see what I did at the end. So for example, if you're gonna crash in real life like this, learn how to correct it without crashing. And you don't have to use any throttle, but just the steering control. You can save the car. So I think the most important thing to learn how to drift in the game or in real life is to practice. So you have to keep driving the car, but apparently in the game, so less cost, and actually so it's proven, so Assetto Corsa is really nice drifting platform for even the pro drifters, so they're doing practice in this game. And it's really gonna help you in the real life situation. Change to the other side. Yeah, just a combination of the steering control and the throttle control. How to do it smoothly. that's it. So let me show you some replay. Pretty nice, right? Alright guys, so thanks for watching, and if you have any question you can leave a comment, but as I said, just keep driving, so time will teach you all this. Alright guys, see you next time.